Oh, and greetings, my fellow Lawn Darkins. LMG here, bringing you the Lawn Dark gameplay number 106. We just recovered from our Thanksgiving with Carl, and I am not quite sure what happened. I thought that water tasted funny. Oh, Carl, you're such a minx. Oh, I get my clothes back on. Let's just never talk about what just happened, guys. Let's just. What happens in the camping office stays in the camping office. So I'm gonna get my clothes back on, and we can get started. Oh, that Carl. Okay, we're about 11 days in, not too far into the run. We actually started out, we were at Desolation Point. We hung out there for a little bit. Not actually too far in the run because we've got that's one of the topics we're talking about today. The December update, gonna be pretty huge. That's probably when we're starting our long-term survival run, along with story mode, coming about in just a couple weeks here. I do figure it'll probably be around the 20th to the 24th around there. Definitely time for the Steam winter sale. So I think that's a good time when it's going to drop. They're actually testing and doing feedback now with the Scout Core and their internal tester at Hinterland. So not too long, not too long. I'm actually going to pick up my food while we're at it. Okay. Actually, I don't think I do have. Well, I do have one. We'll leave this here. I don't want to touch too much, starting decay timers or anything. Let me check that. Oh, I guess I could use a couple more painkillers. Especially after Thanksgiving with Carl. Oh, let me tell you. Okay. So we'll get back on our road to Desolation Point because we actually got quite a number of supplies out there. I just left for a Thanksgiving dinner with Carl. Now we're going to be heading back. Well, we'll pick up another bandage. Doesn't hardly weigh anything, so that's not too much. But then we'll get to talking about the first order of business. Do I want to pick up that wood as well? I kind of feel like I should. Just because we're here. Otherwise, not going to touch too much. Okay. So let's get going. I'll talk about the first order of business. Yeah, the Hinterland store is now opening. They're actually going to be adding some stuff as time goes by. I did actually place a rather big order. I really noticed on Twitch I have a lot of the Hinterland swag from the Kickstarter backing. What's the temp out? -10. Wow, alright, we gotta hurry. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit cold. Yeah, they've got shirts, they've got hoodies. They've got kids' hoodies, I believe. Yeah, shirts are about 30 bucks. I didn't get any shirts because I've already got the Kickstarter ones. I just thought that would be a little overkill. I did get the Mrs. and Me a hoodie though. That looks pretty nice. Around about like 55 bucks around there. I did grab up the other Hinterland posters that are the store exclusive, not the ones that I have. They're different ones, so pretty. Whoa, got a wolf on our left. I'll probably be heading up on the left side so we can avoid the derailment there. Some pretty nice stuff at the store. The one thing I didn't get was that hatchet. It's a very nice hatchet, but I don't know why. I'm kind of a city boy. I don't know why we'd need it. Yeah, very nice hatchet though, about 150 bucks. So a little pricey. Not pricey. I did pick up a couple coffee mugs for me and the missus though. The original Hinterland logo looks very nice. Yeah, store looking very nice. Very glad that's open. I'm sure they're doing a lot of business. Highly recommend go checking that out. The second one that we can start to talk about is the December update. Yeah, with the long-awaited story mode, which I know a lot of people have been on the fence about, because some things, sandbox is just not your cup of tea. I understand that completely. I don't usually see myself as a sandbox survival kind of guy, but I've kind of turned into one. Yeah, got over about 920 hours in sandbox mode alone, so. Crap. Alright. Well, we're gonna try getting on the side here. That's why we only sprint when we need to, because we can save that. Hopefully, the rocks can some kind of confuse the AI. I don't know if that's working this time, though. Oh, crap. Alright. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, that's not working. That's not working. Get out of here. Ow, you son of a... Oh. Oh. Sometimes that torch works. Sometimes it just pisses them off. Ow. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. I should have gone for the shot, but I was being cute. Ow. That's what that gets you. Okay. Ouch. Oh. Actually, no, pick that back up. Well, he'll bleed out and die the next day, so... Ouch. Took a bit of a hit. That fight went longer than I wanted. Hopefully the clothes didn't take... clothes really didn't take any wear and tear. So we're okay. Yeah, I was hoping usually if you run into the rocks you can throw the AI off, but that time he was just bound and determined. Kind of backed us into a corner. Oh, crap. Alright. Well, I don't want to go down that way, though. Could I get around on that side? I'm not entirely sure, but should be able to. I think he just kind of had me in that corner. I didn't think I'd get away, so I didn't try it. Let's head back down. Actually, I probably will. I should include a little bit of a soundtrack on this once gameplay coming up now, because sometimes I will do it after the fact of recording. I can play it when I am, because you know I always need to hear. But I thought it'd be nice to have a little background music. This game is rather kind of quiet at times. Okay. I tell you, that derailment is quite the killer sometimes. I've met my end a time or two down there. How we doing on cold? We should be able to make it. Actually, you know, pre-alpha, it would actually take you a week just to get to the end of Mystery Lake. But now that takes you generally like half a day in the game, so that's really quite reliable. I've got a wolf one coming in the middle. Just picked him out. Yeah, we'll try to do a lot more Long Darkness coming out. I finally pulled my head out of Fallout 4's collected behind as it is. I got stuck in Fallout 4 for a while. That'll be my excuse. I've still not finished the main storyline for that. Just because I keep doing some more side stuff. I don't want to go through the main quest. It's just I want to keep doing the side stuff, do the settlements and all that. But that's a different game. Let's get back to the Long Dark. So yeah, I figure probably 20th through 24th. Keep around an update. I'll be on the Death Watch, looking out for that, of course. Now, I might actually pay a visit up to the dam. I think I might try to keep it exciting this episode. Cook up Fluffy, hang out there for a couple days, maybe. I wonder if you're any better. Alright, I will take that. And I cannot resist a frozen corpse. What can I say? Alright, we got soda. I'm not going to drink it, but we opened it up, so might as well take it. And my true fans, you know I have a thing about that soda, but I've let it go for the most part. Still won't drink it, but that's okay. Let's head up on the right side, then we'll be closer. I don't believe we can avoid any conflict here. Check, sometimes there is some loot down here, so might as well check. And then to the left you'll see sometimes there is some maple. there's wolves sometimes around here, so we want to be a little extra careful. I know I'm getting colder, so we should probably stop screwing around. Yeah, so the big thing about that update is, yeah, we're not getting a lot of testing with the NPCs before. I don't know if I believe it's been said many times it'll be in sandbox mode as well, but the community at large is not going to be able to test it. I was hoping to get that in November. We could at least, run it through its paces with a bigger player testing base, find out what's any of the major bugs or anything. But they're running through the Scout Core. They're pretty good at fixing bugs, getting bugs, finding bugs. And Hinterland is really awesome at fixing them. So hopefully, we will have to see. Yeah, the AI could be hilarious wonky. You never know. So that'd be very interesting. I hope that really does make it to sandbox, because that would make stuff very much more interesting. I feel, because even at I always play stalker mode, it is way too easy for me at this point. I mean, I can go thousands and thousands and thousands, but after like a year, I kind of didn't see the point anymore because it was just repetition. Okay. And I've done the outdoor challenges too. They said, well, LMG, why don't you do the outdoor challenge? I've done you see me, I do the outdoor challenges, the crafting and a couple week challenges, all that other stuff. Okay, what we're gonna do. Get up, you git. Okay. And actually, he never ate it. Huh. That ungrateful wolf. Yeah, we did drop off something for Fluffy for Thanksgiving, but apparently he's more interested in people. Did we already kill him? Oh my god, I actually feel embarrassed now. Did I kill him? Oh, we did start out in Mr. Lake. Yeah, and I killed him right away, didn't I? Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I gave meat to a dead wolf. Oh. Well, actually, that's kind of, because in my Twitch save, I'm actually kind of keeping him alive. So that's where I got confused. Aw. Poor guy. I feel bad now. Alright, we'll check stock of our gear here real quick. I do have plenty. That's my water situation, though. It's looking okay. I don't want to be carrying too much, though, because we do get tired. Although I might sleep for an hour just to get... I do want to take that wolf pelt. The deer pelt as well, though. You know, when you're playing this game too long when you forget you killed Fluffy. I must have killed him right away. I was kind of looking forward to that, actually, but it's always a fun fight. Okay. It must have been right away, because this is already done curing. I always do leave a bedroll here and some water and supplies, because you never know when you come back. We'll go out to Pleasant Valley sometime. In the near future when we get done with Desolation Point. I can actually do this without looking, so we really don't need a light source. I was just going to drop the torch down so he'd be stuck in front of the fire. But he was already dead. Out. We'll make our way to Coastal Highway and to Desolation Point. We're still pretty cold. I'd probably estimate I can't make it to that logging camp trailer before we totally get hypothermia. Okay, gang, so let's make our way to the ravine and then coastal highway. Then we'll go along the main road past Quonset, you know, to Crumbling Highway. This more of an episode of getting back to base, as it were, back at the lighthouse. Looking like snowfall coming in. -1. It's not so bad. So let's get moving. Beautiful game, beautiful game. But an audio weirdness there going on. Maybe the wind cutting in and out, maybe. I'm only at 57%. Probably we might heal. It might be a good idea to heal up when we get to that logging camp trailer right outside the ravine there. Might not be a bad idea. I'm usually pretty ballsy in this game, but coastal highway, it's always good not to take that chance. So I am tempted at that rate. I might tempted to actually go take the high road, take the high up to get around coastal highway. Then we can come down to the near more to the end of the map and get out to Crumbling Highway. Might change that up a little bit. A little bit more dangerous because there are usually a little bit more wolves out there. Gotta go across. There's some gear if you didn't know by the train car over there. If you ever do need a little bit extra items. I usually don't touch too much in the game unless I have to. I just gotta check. I did put my clothes back on. Once in a while I always forget to put my clothes back on. That does happen from time to time. But I think it would be a lot colder if that did happen. Here. And one thing I'm a little sad about though is I don't think we're actually going to get any more maps. I'm not sure about any more maps for sandbox mode, which is I gotta say I am a little bit disappointed. There are actually going to be maps exclusive to story mode. There's actually going to be extra content in the maps themselves. Also, there'll be actually more 25% more area. So that'll be exclusive to story mode. Yeah, hopefully later on we can get that in sandbox as well, depending if it's, you know, can apply to sandbox mode itself. But I was hoping, certainly they did kind of say 7 to 10 maps, which you can't argue with the transition areas that would make it like that. But it's not a bad thing, really. It's just, I kind of want more. I mean, that's not a bad thing to have in a game, but I mean, every map is beautiful, but I want more. Please, sir, can I have some more? That's what I want. Just hopefully we're not going the DLC route for more maps, but you know that's not a bad money maker. Hint, hint. Yeah, but after that, yeah, they're also talking about some rumors. They're talking about the current rumor going around. I've heard from a couple people is co-op in February, which I'm pretty sure probably not going to happen. I'm sorry to spoil it for you guys. Co-op nowhere near anywhere on the radar at all. The next phase of their plan is actually to work on spring, summer, fall maps of these maps. So actually, you will be able to eventually, you know, you could actually live through an entire year in these maps, going from spring, summer, fall, and preparing for the winter, and you know, continuing that cycle. A lot more immersive, I would think. I would actually kind of, myself, I would kind of prefer to see that more than the co-op, but I know everybody does love the multiplayer. The co-op, you might have somewhere down the line, but I wouldn't even say until the end of next year. At the very earliest. That is not something easily applied, unfortunately. That'd make an interesting thing, though, because I have two people on a map battling, keep trying to make the supplies last as long as you can. You could cooperate together. I imagine that wouldn't be. Maybe they'd actually have a co-op leaderboard or something. I'm actually hoping they do wipe the, when they do the full release. I'm hoping they actually do wipe the leaderboard, just because it's had so many bugs and glitches, exploits, and everything else that they haven't wiped that for a long time. So we'll get a fresh start when the game does come out, full release. Yeah, I can't believe the time is almost upon us. It's I've been covering this for a year and a half now. This is actually taking up a lot of my life, really. You almost get to that point, you're like, you don't know quite what to do with yourself once the game's going to be done. I am doing, when the full release does come out, I'm going to do an Iron Man marathon. Well, actually, I purposely tried to do the Iron Man. I've done quite a few marathons in the Long Dark. I was going to do an Iron Man to stream as long as I could, but my internet got glitchy, like, for some reason, like 12 hours into that one attempt. So I'll be doing it again. I did actually do a Fallout 4 Iron Man run, which I did like 30 something hours, but then it's hard to do a marathon during the week because, you know, everybody's going to work. Got a decent crowd. I think I ranked number 75 in on the streamer's opening day for that, but just a lot of competition that day. Let's see, I prefer the weekend marathons myself. You actually everybody's got more free time to watch. Just a little more happy. Not during the week they work, week where you're just like, blah. Okay, so let's head out here. Coastal Highway. It might be the smart play. Into that trailer, rest the day, and come back out on that. Okay, let's head to the logging camp trailer, get rested up for the night. Yeah, story mode, I will cover that day one when that drops out. I cannot wait for that. We'll be also doing that live playthrough of that on Twitch day of. Pretty instantaneously, I will be right on top of that. Yeah, Coastal Highway. Probably not my favoriteest map, but that's kind of a loud waterfall, isn't it? Almost there. But actually, it's 2 degrees here. We're actually getting a little bit warmer now. I see. A light snow usually does warm up a couple degrees, so we're actually keeping warm. I still don't think traveling at 56% is the smartest move, so we're going to err on the side of caution. Do I have a pry bar yet? I do, so we'll just leave that where it is. Not really needed. No, it could come in handy someday on the back end there. Okay. A safe spot for the night. So we'll go about 6 hours, and then I'll just like to keep it on my schedule. I might eat that salmon. I'm gonna eat that salmon because it's incredibly heavy anyway. Carl didn't eat too much of it. Okay. So by then, by tomorrow night we should be back home. Should we hydrate here? Yeah, but I was talking about game mechanics now. Pretty much game mechanics, I don't think really anything's going to change. Like, I would like to see a final, the Stalker mode, in my opinion, needs a severe tweaking. Make it more stalkery than kind of the easy mode it is now. That's just in my opinion. I have a little too many hours in it, so I do think it needs a pass. They kind of really easy when they did come out with the Xbox version. It hasn't really changed. But yeah, pretty much the core mechanics are set in there. So I might actually go the highway that way. Try to get around. Cut across. Oh. Careful, careful. Will Mackenzie has delicate ankles, as we all know. Just gonna cut across. Don't warm up. How cold? No, we're not too cold. I might head into that cabin real quick. Give me a minute to warm up. Yeah, cutting across the high road might not be. Wow, look at that skyline there. That is very nice. I'm not gonna actually rest or anything. We'll just walk around for a second. We got some beef jerky. We'll take the flare though. Flare could always be useful. It can always save your butt in a pinch. Mental note if there's anything under the bed. Okay, not too bad. And hopefully some more achievements that I feel they'll start to throw out. I hope they rather work on rebalancing the game rather than just throwing out like the 500, 1,000 day achievements, stuff like that. Because most time people miss the point of the game because they think, well, what's the point if you're gonna die in the game? I'm like, that's kind of you see how long you can last. They kind of want this similar where they can keep going like infinite number of days as long as they want till they get bored. But I kind of do enjoy like the 50, 100 day runs a little bit more. We hadn't pay off in the beginning. Yeah, we're warming up. We can get out of here. Just give me a little bit more. I always found those ones far more enjoyable than, you know, surviving a year or more. Because by then you're just kind of in auto mode, doing the grindy thing. Oh, okay, okay. Easy. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, we're doing alright, doing alright. Looks like we're just a little ways from the log sort now. Those trees acting every funky every once in a while. I think it's because that Crimson Driver update. I tell you people, never go with AMD, just NVIDIA, NVIDIA, NVIDIA. Because it's caused a couple little quirkiness in some of the games. I'll have to tweak that, see if I can fix that. They're not known for their fast update fixes either, so... You know what, I might actually just take the road since we're kind of already pretty close. We do get a little bit faster traction on the road. those trees are having seizures. I might just end up rolling back, because the Crimson Driver does have some sorry, talking geek here for a second. It does have some performance enhancers and all that, but some of the bugginess I don't think is... You think they would test this stuff, but... Longsword. And of course they burned down one of my favorite houses on Coastal Highway. That's alright, that's alright. Oh, we're actually getting kinda numb. Oof, okay. Cloth. A little bit of cloth never hurt anybody. And, you know, actually we'll grab that lantern. We do have a cave we gotta get through. So let's get about an hour of rest. Hopefully it gets a little warmer out. Still not perfect, but... Oh, alright. I have to go out a little bit farther because that wolf is on that side. We could take the lake route, I guess. Going the high or low road either way would be kind of a pain. Ravaged deer carcass, but we don't really have time. We gotta get back to base. Well, it doesn't activate until you actually touch it, so it can sit there a while. Because now we have a little bit of a light fog coming through. And we've got a wolf on the right. It's not the more denser fog, it's kind of the more you can see a lot farther than the dense fog. If we can avoid him, that would be awesome. Oh, now he's walking this way. Because, of course, the wolf is. Alright, I can head back on the road, I guess. Avoid those freaking out trees. Yeah, more likely I'll have to roll back from the Crimson Driver, it looks like. That's life in showbiz, kids. Alright, let's get up here. Purple car, because all Canadians have purple cars. The problem I had with the Crimson Driver in other games, yeah, like the trees are almost kind of see-through. I definitely got to roll back the driver. But enough of that talk. Let's get getting on to our survivaling. There are no electronics anymore. There's no more computers. There's no more iPod. No more Pandora. No more Instagram. No more Snapchatting. It's just us in the cold of the long dark. How are we doing tempo-wise? Not great. And we got a wolf. But usually there's about 3 or 4 wolves in Quonset, so... There's TC2 on that side at least, okay. Shoot. Okay. Just in case. You can actually stealth insanely close. Ah! Get out of here. But I kind of figured that wasn't going to happen. So, at least now we have protection. Come at me, bros. What do you got? What do you got? Get out of here. Want some more? Well, bring it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, the coastal town side, always a fun time. Another one, alright. Excuse my girly throw. Oh, and now he's stuck a little bit. Oh, damn, you know I can't resist that one. I can't resist an easy kill. Dang it, why did I do that? Alright, we gotta go take care of this then. Okay. Let's attempt. -10. No, thank you. Well, you know if I'm gonna do it. Let's... Oh, he's still running. I was gonna say, if I was gonna start shooting wolves, might as well make it a spree, but... Alright. Oh yeah, we're already freezing. Ah, get inside. I always keep thinking, wanting to hope they'll make that into another basement sometime. I was like, we don't need more loot in this game for starters. Oh, alright. So that thing's gonna be frozen by the time we get to that. Ooh. Some firewood though, but we gotta get unfrozen as it were. Well, we'll open the fridge so I can at least store some stuff. Doesn't make it any colder, but I always like storing stuff in the fridge. Okay, let's try to get a little bit warmer. Hydrate real quick. Don't have a lot of water either. Luckily, though, a man's best friend, toilet water. Well, yes, thank you. Oh, that just makes the mouth water, doesn't it? Okay. And another flare. That could be handy. Oh, that's it. Come on, let's do it. Smile for Daddy. Anybody else want it today? I've had it. Every time I come to Quonset, there are all these mother effing wolves in my mother effing town. I think I might have lost it a little bit. Anybody else? Anybody else? Who else wants it? What about you, Mr. Squirrel? Okay, I'm keeping my eye on you. Let's bring us one. Okay, well. Come on. Come on. Keep the change, you filthy animal. That was highly immature, I apologize. Well, the beauty of it is we have a wolfskin coat now. Oh, but alright, gang. I'm going to start cleaning up here. I'll harvest all these corpses, the wolf corpses, get the meat. Then we'll probably spend a couple days out here. Get that dried so we can actually get a wolfskin coat. That's what I'll probably lead off into the next episode. And I'll roll back that driver so we don't have the crazy trees out here. That's kind of nutty. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, subscribe as always, and stay in tune to this channel. Make sure you want to subscribe for day one coverage of story mode. I should be doing that on Twitch at Lord Master Gaming also. Alright, hope you guys all have a cold, long one out there, and I will see you guys later.
I should go.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Spit it out. Or are you trying to build suspense?
What can I do for you?